Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at Hong Kong International Airport. We hope you have a pleasant stay here in Hong Kong. Thank you for flying with us.
The airport we're standing upon right now has been operating since 1998, known as Chatlapgot Airport. We're here to identify the current practice of CSR social dimension in the Hong Kong International Airport. Here are some of the aspects we would like to address. What is their current social CSR practices? Are they doing enough in this else? If not, how can they improve compared to other international airports? Hong Kong International Airport is operated by the Airport Authority, which is known as the AA, and it is the main airport in Hong Kong. In 2014, it served approximately 63.3 million passengers and 4.38 million tons of air cargo. It is also facilitated by 2 terminals and 2 runways, which has 65,000 employees. To further improve and expand the air traffic growth, the AA is currently planning a 3-runway system, which is estimated to increase its capacity, serving 102 million passengers by the year of 2030. We have interviewed a tourist, and now let's see what he has to say about HKIA.
Hi Mike.
Hi Hazel.
Welcome to Hong Kong. So Mike, you are from England, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So you've been to many places in around the globe.
I have
So
indeed.
that's great. So what do you think about Hong Kong airport compared to airport probably in London or Singapore or other international airports?
Compared to London, this is a truly magnificent facility. I arrived here on Wednesday and I was very impressed how quickly I came through the immigration and the train service from one end of the pier to another, and the friendliness of the people, and I think the train service into town is truly magnificent. I love the way they have the split level for arriving and departures, and it's Terminal 1 you leave from one side and Terminal 2 from the other side of the plane. I think that's all very well thought out. Super efficient service, and I love coming to Hong Kong. And I had a lovely time at Grand Harbour Hotel and then Kowloon.
That's great to hear, Mike. So overall, the image of Hong Kong International Airport is positive. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yes. I'd love to know what they're building.
Okay, now let's look at what the locals have to say about HKIA.
嘥錢咯，你搞個第2條跑道好鬼用嘅，第3條跑道唔知做乜鬼，搞個跑。即係個 logo 嘥咗咁多錢去 revise 個 logo，執咗少少嘅，總之就係嘥錢。我覺得佢而家管理就差咗咯，我覺得，即係以前就即係喺全球都算係比較管理得比較好嘅機場啦，但係因為近年都比較多負面新聞啦，又話即係個 facility 就偏重去商場嗰邊，咁對航班嘅即係個管理就會比較差嘅。
佢本身冇咩印象喎，我都係去搭飛機咁樣，所以就
都唔知佢而家嚟緊有啲咩 project 咁樣。
第3條跑道啊嘛。
第一呢個機場咧，以嗰個 size 嚟講同大細嚟講，其實逐漸好多鄰近啲地區逐漸開新嘅機場，仲比佢哋做得有規模。咁喺 size 上邊嘅話，其他機場開始會有啲嘅優勢啦。第二樣嘢就係其實呢個機場冇乜大嘅自己嘅特色嘅，而家個新加坡機場啊，佢有佢自己嘅特色嘅，加咗好多加入邊嘅元素喺裏邊，呢個都係佢比較特別嘅地方。鄰近可能 Cambodia 或者地方機場各自有各自嘅特色，而香港就其實好少咯，所以呢個機場唔會令人留下好深刻。但係因為香港佢就冇話近呢幾年冇話啲好大嘅進步啦，咁但係其他國家佢就可能係抄香港嘅嗰個形式之餘咧，都會作出一啲改良啦。所以香港就會變得不進則退，可能佢都係 focus 翻喺都可能佢緊focus 喺 profit making 嘅，咁就招攬咗好多餐飲啊、食肆啊同埋商店，咁就對於航班嗰啲運作模式就可能差咗。
可能香港嗰啲服務差咗。
最尾嘅一個就係有啲 education business 嘅，我聽過。我諗佢嗌啦，因為我中學嗰陣都有參加過 education business 嘅，即係譬如我有啲同學都未去過機場，就會 即係可能透過一啲 project 就會去機場嗰度去機場嗰度即係譬如實地考察下啦，同埋都會有去過國泰城嗰度睇啲飛機模型。
講真，聽就明嘅，但係知道嘅係 A 嗰個會將啲嘢供應俾啲老人家。
都冇，就都淨係participate 過或者聽過 educational business。係啊，冇參與過冇。
Tourists and local Hong Kong residents focus on different factors. Tourists only concern more about the airport facilities and services, while local residents care about what HKIA can give back to the community. So let us have a look on what the airport has done to the society and see whether the concerns of local residents is valid. Almost all companies will put focus on charity and donations as a basic CSR aspect, simply because it is the most direct and easiest way to bring positive results. Companies get benefit from donations and charity in terms of public relations, reputation, and profit. Common activities in the airport sector including fundraising for charity events, such as marathon, race walking, charity concerts, bike racing, and many more. Another great CSR activity is employee volunteer. It can potentially increase employee engagement, improve the ability to recruit younger employees, and increase the company's visibility in the community. Let's take HKIA as an example. Throughout the past years, HKIA employees have participated in events such as paying visits to elderly centers, used toys collection, care for the local community in Lantau Island, and more. Youth development programs take more time and resources to implement. This is the reason why not all organizations put emphasis in this aspect.
Currently, only big companies in the airport sector have the resources to implement these programs, such as Jardine, HKIA, and HECO. It is definitely inspiring to see that organizations in the airport sector are taking initiative in implementing CSR programs. But as one of the leading airports in the world, is HKIA putting enough efforts in the CSR programs? Where do they stand when compared to other globally recognized airports?
To evaluate whether Hong Kong International Airport has done good enough in social aspect of CSR, we are going to look for field standard lines.
For local indicators, standards set by the Caring Company Scheme are used to evaluate HKIA's performance on social aspect of CSR. There are 3 adjudication scopes this year, including caring for the community, employees, and environment. Also, there is a total of 18 criteria. Participating companies or organizations must fulfill at least 2 criteria under each of the 3 scopes. We will focus on community. HKIA participated in voluntary service, donation, intensive employment assistance project, and purchased products from social enterprises. HKIA can fulfill all the criteria except mentoring. All these show that HKIA has done well enough under the scope of community. That's why HKIA has received the Caring Organization logo starting from 2005, which is a sign to indicate their effort on CSR in these 10 years.
HKIA is the only airport in Hong Kong and other places. Still, it is one of the best airports in the world. So later, we are going to compare HKIA with other best international airports in the world to see how well it has done in the aspect of social of CSR, just like its competitor. We choose to compare the airport with wins award from Skytrax called World Airport Award. This is benchmark of global to understand the excellence of the airport, and it is also called the Passenger's Choice Award.
HKIA's effort on social aspect of CSR is compared with 2015 top 10 airports selected by Skytrax, with Hong Kong International Airport as the ranking of number 4. After information research, all social activity of CSR done by these 10 airports can be divided into 3 categories: activities for the community nearby, activities for the whole community, and the youth development. In the aspect of activities for the whole community, promoting cultural activities, and providing community fun are the example of this category among other airports. Compared to this, social activities provided by HKIA are quite comprehensive, as there are no big difference between it and its competitor, except promotion of social sport and community fun. However, HKIA promotes health education to whole community through sponsorship. This is something that no other airport have done. Another category is activities for community nearby, such as community meeting and gathering. Airports in Europe, such as London Heathrow Airport, host regular meetings to receive local feedback on balancing airport development and local livelihood. It even provides community funds supporting small-sized projects. However, HKIA only carried out social activities for leisure purpose, which is different from the airports in Europe. The last group is youth development, teenager education, scholarship, community fund for youngsters, airport visit, and more other things done by these 10 airports. However, HKIA only provides airport visits to teenagers at this moment. By comparing, it seems that Hong Kong International Airport is not doing as good as its competitor. Being an international city, HKIA should improve up to the international standard, not just in the daily operation but also CSR. What it means by meeting up international standard is not about copying what other international airports do, but taking their activities as inspiration and reconstructing them to unique activities that are feasible in Hong Kong within HKIA's ability.
Besides, the activities done by HKIA seems to be short-term activities more than the long-term one. As an international airport, HKIA reveals their work on CSR once a year. It shows that HKIA does not have a long-term goal to achieve. HKIA may learn from Incheon Airport to develop long-term strategic goal. On the other hand, HKIA puts much effort on environment than other aspects of CSR, such as social, which is an imbalance of investment. In CSR, the three aspects, environmental, social, and economic, they are equally important. But HKIA seems to focus more on environment.
So how can HKIA improve up to the standard of other international airports? Next session will give some suggestions.
For recommendation, it is suggested HKIA can develop long-term activities lasting for 5 to 10 years.
Standard charter marathons, this kind of activities can definitely help HKIA to impress the public's feelings and therefore build the reputation. Besides, in order to create sensation, HKIA can cooperate with some international companies to co-host a long-term campaign. As a result, more people can comprehend HKIA and how they assist the society as well. Secondly, it is recommended that HKIA can focus on border area. It is observable that most of the activities were held on Lantau Island, so the numbers of beneficiaries are continually low as it is located at offshore island. Therefore, future events held by HKIA should move to urban area, which can benefit to more people as urban district is easier to access. Furthermore, HKIA can join forces with some non-government organizations, such as Hongqi Association. Lastly, HKIA can establish food bank and provide food for the people who are in need. HKIA can cooperate with all airlines companies and collect all the excess airplane meals and deliver to the needy. Food bank can apparently lower the damage to the environment since leftovers will be reduced and less fortunate people will be favored as well. This can probably raise the public's awareness and understand HKIA is doing something benefit to the society.
Caring for the community and implementing the social activities play an important role of effective CSR. In this aspect, HKIA has implemented many community programs to facilitate the CSR community sector. In general, these CSR activities have earned rewards from caring company scheme for several consecutive years. But from our findings, it's clear that HKIA didn't put enough emphasis in their social activities in terms of public awareness and compare with other globally recognized efforts. Therefore, we suggest HKIA to put focus on long-term social activities that engage a broader community and enhance the overall image of HKIA. What? Fail. Cut.
But as
唔得喎，你唔好喐，你唔好大喐啊！你大喐。Cut。
Caring company scheme.
HKIA has implemented many that of HKIA.
Cut. 1、2、3，耶！